Hello, welcome to Researcher Zukan. In this program, we introduce the researchers from all over the universe. And today I am at the Academia Senior Institute of Astronomy and Astrophysics of Taiwan. And today's researcher is Dr. Nagayoshi Ohashi. Nice to meet you. So let's start the interview. First of all, could you tell me what kind of research you are doing now?
Okay. I have been studying star and planet formation to understand like our solar system, how our solar system are formed. And stars like sun are basically formed in molecular dense gas in the universe, and such a molecular dense gas gravitationally collapse and form the star at the center. And at the same time, disk-like structure will be formed on a newly born star, and a planet like Earth will be formed in such disks.
Wow, it's very big story.
Yes.
So how do you carry out the experiment?
Yes. Well, usually astronomy, we often use the optical telescope to look at the optical stars. However, such a region where stars on the planet formed cannot observe in optical. But instead of optical, we use the radio emission because the gas and dust in such a region emit lots of radio emission, and we can observe that emission.
So you observe radio emission?
Yes.
Okay. And I hear that you are now participating in one big project to construct a new telescope.
That's right.
Could you tell me about it?
Yes. We are now participate in a so-called ALMA project, which is Atacama Large Millimeter Subunit Array, built in northern Chile, in South America. Basically, we put the, about 70 antennas to look at the universe and to achieve a very high angular resolution to see the very fine structures in the universe.
70 antennas?
About 70, yes.
So many antennas.
That's right.
I have one question. Why don't you make one big antenna? That will be more efficient. I think
that's right. Well, basically, in order for us to achieve the fine resolution, angular resolution, we can of course make a big telescope instead of putting us lots of telescopes. However, putting us such one big telescope such a big telescope is not gravitationally stable. So that we cannot keep the good parabolic shape of the antenna. Then basically we cannot really focus. Antenna really cannot focus. Cannot keep a good focus to observe radio signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. So putting a lot of antenna is a good, best way.
That's right, to achieve the high resolution. Yes.
Thank you very much. So let's move to the next topic.
Yeah.
The resources you can give to other researchers. What kind of resources can you give? Could you tell me?
Okay, well, basically I have been studying astronomy, so then what I would provide is basically the knowledge related to astronomy.
Yes.
For example, since I'm studying star and planet forming regions, so I could tell that what kind of material would be in the star forming region, and we could compare such a material with current solar systems to compare how to understand how this solar system is formed. And another thing would be well, some molecules related to the extraterrestrial life.
Extraterrestrial life?
Yes, that's yeah.
What is it?
Well, that's a so-called ET.
ET?
Yes.
Alien.
You say
not
alien.
Okay.
But anyway, some life outside of this Earth.
Wow.
And we might be able to find amino acid molecule from which some life would be formed in the future.
Oh, it's very good. Maybe it's good for the biologist or life scientist?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And so, do you have any other resource?
Yes. Well, since I also have been working on the management of the project. Well, basically the project for the astronomy is really big, and for example, each night the cost for the observations is something like $100,000 US.
$100,000 US.
Yeah, something like that.
For one experiment.
That's right. That's right.
Wow.
So then we have to, very carefully plan,
Yes.
make a plan
Yes.
for each observation, for example.
Mhm.
So that kind of planning is really, very important, and I could tell
You
how
can
to
do
do
it.
that.
You can manage the experiment.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So let's move to the next topic.
Yes.
Your future research team.
Yes.
How do you want to do after the completing the ALMA? After the ALMA is constructed?
Well, of course, I have to use the ALMA to observe some regions, and using current telescope, it will be difficult to see the fine structure of the planet-forming region. But using ALMA, we can see the region directly, where the planet like Earth is forming. So then, that's the things I want to observe using the ALMA after the construction.
Okay, cool. And I'd like to know also what do you want to do after ALMA
Project, yeah.
What will happen after ALMA?
Well, there are a couple of ideas what we can do after the ALMA project. One idea would be we can launch the radio telescope in space, and to build up the interferometer, but outside of this atmosphere, to go to the much higher resolution and less beta sensitivity.
Beta
actually.
sensitivity, okay. Oh, it's very fantastic project. Thank you. So let's move to the last topic.
Yes.
I think you have to make ALMA anyway, and you have you need a lot of resources.
Right.
What kind of resources do you need from other researchers?
Well, basically the radio telescopes require a lot of technical, engineering skill.
Yes.
For example, radio telescopes is using a so-called receiver, and actually we are using a so-called mixer.
Mixer.
Yes, to observe the radio signal from the universe, and to build such a mixer, actually we are using superconducting junctions.
Okay.
Yeah. So then, if some engineers who can provide a very good skill to build up such a superconducting junctions, that will be very helpful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And in the ALMA project, a lot of international people.
That's right.
Are participating in.
That's right.
So, do you need any
that's
human
right.
resources?
That's right. Well, basically the astronomy becomes a very big science, so that we do need a lot of manpower actually, and particularly young people who can participate in such an international project.
Okay.
Would be very, very important.
Okay, thank you. And do you have any other some resources?
Well, basically, as I mentioned earlier, radio telescopes or whatever, astronomical instrumentations requires a lot of technologies.
Yeah.
So then, in such a sense, any of our engineers in the world could help us to build the very good telescopes. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So if you are interested in this kind of project, please tell us. Thank you. So
Thank you very much.
for
Thank you very much.
interview.
Yeah.
So today's interviewer was Dr. Narayoshi Ohashi. So see you next time. Bye bye.